Good morning, it's 7:30 and this is day 2 of our in-person training at Martini Studio. We just got here and we just made some great interviews that we want to share with you of all the crew that is getting together for these 2 weeks here in Langley.
I took a selfie outside of the studio because I was so excited to be at a studio. Selfie. No, it was really awesome to finally be touching the equipment, to really have had like several weeks to see it and learn about it and kind of try to understand the functionality and imagine what kind of things we could be putting together and using the items for, and then to be actually physically assembling things. It was really it solidified a lot of the learning that we've done, and it made me more excited for what comes next. Like, so building a 20 by 20 frame and like putting on the fabrics and stuff, it's like, okay, well now where are we going to put this? How are we going to suspend it? What's it going to look like? And how's it going to affect what the lighting does and what the camera sees and that kind of stuff.
Fast forward 5 years and picture what do you think you will remember from the first week of training?
I will remember hopefully the feeling of walking into the studio for the first time, when I've like been in studios all the time and it starts to feel like work, because just like being in that space, like walking into the big empty like reverberant space and like just like seeing how much possibility is in there, and like in 5 years I'll have seen what many creative minds can do in like an empty space like that, and so I want to like hold on to the feeling of the excitement and the potential, and just like that there's endless possibilities.
So in 5 years from now, what do you think you're going to remember from the first day at Martini Studios?
Probably how fun the people are.
Are we hugging?
Yeah. We're homies.
All right, so you said you've never been to a podcast, is that right?
I've done podcasts before, a couple before with some buddies and stuff like that. So longer than this, but yeah, I've done it before.
All right, so how are you feeling today?
Tired. Still waking up.
How was day 1? Yesterday was the first day of hands-on training at Martini Studio. We were so looking forward to it for months. I don't know you, but I was crazy about the computer work, so I was so done. How are you feeling, and what did you learn?
Honestly, for the first day, we learned a lot, I feel like. A lot of info on the first day. But, yeah, because I'm in lighting, so it's like a lot of like different, like how to hook stuff up correctly, what's the proper way to like roll up.
So you're not learning how to be enlightened.
No, also that. I think we have to find that for ourselves and everything. They don't really teach us that, but we're just being taught how to brighten up people's day.
Well, and you know what? It's a good time to be enlightened because LED exists now. Back in the days, there were trucks and trucks and trucks of load this and load it again and your back will suffer.
Oh, yeah. So nowadays, I think it's a lot easier to access for lighting and everything. So, yeah, it definitely saves on, I think, costs for even in the industry with LEDs and stuff like that. So.
All right. So, last question: in 5 years, where do you see yourself? You're gonna be working in the industry, and what's your career path? I'll show you this. I'll hold you accountable to it.
Yeah. Okay. Like my main dream goal in the industry is to become a cinematographer.
Okay.
5 years from now, probably. I don't think I'll be there just yet, just because.
Because it's not 5 years now.
Yeah, it's not 5 years now. But definitely, I'll be, I think, somewhat up the ladder, like getting closer to my goal.
All right, right on.
I think that's what it's going to be.
All right, see you there.
Yeah, thank you, Ivan.
Right, absolutely.
I'm in the lighting program. I am Chase Egan, and we are learning about cables, generators, lights, stands, everything you need to light up a set.
Did you have a real lifting training already?
Yes, I did. I loved it.
Looking into the future, I know it's just second day in, and we are like eager to learn and doing a lot of stuff. So if you can tell something to your 5 years in the future self, what would you tell Chase? Chase 27?
Chase, it's been a 7-year journey at this point. Get your ass in gear if you're not on set. Keep going. It can only get better.
I have this kind of a good concept of a job that doesn't feel like you're actually working. Would you share that?
Oh, yeah, no, when I'm on set, I absolutely love it. It's not a job at all. It's not work. It's playtime with a bunch of toys. A bunch of very, very big, expensive toys.
What do you think is going to be your weapon of choice? Are you going to be behind the main board operating? Are you going to be rigging up there in the heights? Or what do you think is going to be?
Well, my friends, my career by trade, or going into trade, is first AC. So I am focus puller with camera. That's what I trained for at Vancouver Film School, actually.
Right on. What else can I ask you? We're running out of time. We need to make it to the studio.
Well, there's my time at VFS compared to my time here. At VFS, it was very, very long and strenuous. It was fun. It was great. And you learned a lot of different things, but it's nice to have this specialty in lighting, because at VFS, you don't have a lot of the time to specialize completely on one thing. That's why I came to the lighting programs, because I didn't get that knowledge of lighting too much at VFS.
I see. Now, I didn't prepare these interviews at all, so I don't know what VFS is. You mind sharing with everybody looking at the podcast?
Oh, VFS is Vancouver Film School. It is the #1 film school in BC and one of the 2 big film schools in Canada aside from Toronto Film School.
Terrific. So you're rounding up yourself career-wise. What's the career path looks for you?
Well, my career path is hopefully endgame first AC, but I wouldn't mind directing or being a first AD, which is assistant director.
Right on. Thanks a lot, Chase. So we'll keep getting folks outside of the studios because we're not allowed to film in there. But it's time to go and make it in time for our 8 a.m. Call today. So happy breakfast, everybody, and see you.
Bye.
Boom.